I want to remind everybody how massively out of touch the big media networks are. This is something that, if I was trying to write comedy and come up with this, I couldn't. It's just too good. And this is happening in real life. So Ryan Grimm tweeted this. There's an article to the Washington Post. Can cable news win over young viewers? At MSNBC, a 40-year-old new president is going to try. So what's one of their big ideas to win over young viewers? So ready? First of all, streaming. I totally get it. Makes perfect sense. You know, if you do it well, that can win over young viewers for sure. Who's the first host they went to and said, we need you to stream to bring in young viewers? Nicolle Wallace. She was part of the Bush administration. She's a boring conservative Republican turned, standard resistance liberal with stale, predictable opinions down the line. I didn't know it was possible to be this out of touch. I had no idea. I had no idea you could be this out of touch. Of course that's not going to work. Of course that's not going to work. Now, the little twist in the story is this. Guys, everybody knows what YouTube has been up to. You know, they want to make the platform more safe and ad-friendly. So, in the words of the YouTube CEO, they have borderline content, and then they have content that's authoritative, that they give, preference to. So you're always going to get recommended mainstream media stuff. Always, always. So there's an attempt to sort of force feed you the stuff you were escaping on TV. And I get the sense that they'll have some tricks up their sleeve to try to force people to check out their streaming. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that in the actual free marketplace, with all this potential content out there, that people are going to choose to stream MSNBC and have under 40-year-olds watch Nicolle Wallace? There's never been a better story to prove that we don't live in a fucking meritocracy. It is, in some ways, it's an anti-meritocracy. People in media fail up. People at these corporations fail up. Nicolle, the fact that idea wasn't laughed out of the room says everything about the executives over at NBC and MSNBC. It says everything about them. God damn it. And we feel like we're fighting with two hands tied behind our back, in terms of how the algorithm treats us. I mean, it's hilarious. Nicolle Wallace to bring in under 40-year-olds. Oh my God, I would love to see the real numbers when that comes out. The real numbers. They're going to be abysmal. Nobody is going to fucking watch that. Nobody. Listen, I said it before, I'll say it again. When it comes to social media, new media, it's a dog-eat-dog world in here, man. Everybody knows that. It is. You have to be genuinely good in order to gain any traction, even a little bit of traction, specifically on YouTube. You do. Because there's just endless competition, and we don't have advertising budgets. $0 and 0 cents of advertising. So you just sink or swim. Go out there. Just go. No safety net, no nothing. Go. Can you make it? We'll find out. So, the example I always use was Wolf Blitzer. Imagine putting Wolf Blitzer on YouTube, never have him on CNN, and he tries to get his career started on YouTube. How far would he go? I honestly don't think he would have cracked 5,000 subs. I think he'd get no views. So, in other words, it's actually a real meritocracy when it comes to new media, at least if the algorithm wasn't fucking with shit, okay? So if it was actually a fair fight like it used to be, it's a real meritocracy. But what they have in corporate media is, again, an anti-meritocracy. You just need some executive to like you and treat you favorably, and then your face is put in front of millions of people. It's like a captive audience because, again, if you're on TV, there's so fewer options on TV, and like they have CNN and whatever on at every fucking airport and hair salon and whatever. So like there's a captive audience, but you can sense there's no real hardcore support for a lot of these people. You know, that nobody cares about what they have to say. They haven't actually built a following. Whereas on new media, you have to in order to make it. So they can't compete if it's a fair fight. They just can't. It'd be impossible because they don't even pass like the basic test in order to make it in this arena. But that's the thing. It's probably not going to be a fair fight, and so maybe they will succeed. But you have to have a lot of tricks up your sleeve to make Nicolle Wallace interesting.